Welcome to the Van Jam Podcast.
So, where are we starting?
Well, it started at the end.
You talk about me. So where's the end for you?
No. See what you've done?
I didn't mean to start that.
Unintended
I
consequences.
started something I can't finish.
The bell cannot be unrung.
This
Bro,
one.
one time Marcos was pissing in the back of a van. In the back of his van on the road trip we took. And
Dude, it was so
Max
bad.
was sitting in the front seat and he was filling up like a bottle. He was like, Max, I need you to chug your chalky milk. I started something I can't finish. Max like, bro, go as fast as I can.
Dude, I've been there.
This is all those little Gatorade bottles. I put like 3 of them.
He only had 3 back there and he filled them all up. It's like, I'm not done.
It was bad. I had to pee so bad, and there's so many people around that I just couldn't do it. It was like the parking lot of a state park or national park.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta go for it, dude.
I would have went. If I was a 7-year-old child, it would have been.
You were in a van?
It was
We were in the van.
when we took
Ah.
the van up.
Your van?
Yeah.
Bro, so you take the side doors and you open them.
No,
Look,
it was like
there's a
it
lot
was
of-
a
it was
like
like-
a
it's like Disney
open
World,
air
like-
Yeah.
If imagine like Six Flags parking lot, like
Yeah, I understand that. But like, so you open the
I
doors
get that.
and then you just pee on the ground right there.
For some reason, I can't remember that wasn't an option.
Also, living in a van, I
I
feel
mean
like,
he does it like on the regular.
Well, yeah, I feel like you should always. So, like when I worked on, every time I work on the road, I have one receptacle that is specifically.
I made
for-
him throw out the peak out.
and it's. I didn't keep the pee. You pour it out just like a bucket, so that I can do exactly that. So you pee, nobody sees you peeing on the fucking ground, and then you just kind of like, just dump it.
See, that's the step you were missing, and that's why
and
I
nobody
had a
knows
problem.
the wiser.
Because the pee gallon was in the back seat with me, and I was like, I can't look at it. That's fucking gross. And I also don't trust either of you two with it, because they were like,
Oh, that's just,
so like,
yeah.
I think that's a lie. I don't remember doing that myself.
No.
I'm gonna side with her on this.
Hey
because
man,
she seemed
I'm not
pretty
mad
sure
at you
about
for
it.
what you decided to do, but
you don't even.
I don't have
bro.
memory of that, so I just did it.
Oh, so it didn't happen.
So I do not recall.
I do
Would
not
be
recall.
the legal term.
I do not
you should
recall.
say.
Speaking of which, Lauren did not remember the record player from at our preschool from last podcast, but it's okay, guys. She asked her mom, and her mom remembers.
I don't
So
remember.
I don't remember us talking about the record player at the preschool.
Whose podcast have you been on?
It was
Whose other podcasts are you on?
literally the question.
No, it was about. I remember the question. I just
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
remember you saying that. Maybe I just tune you out.
Oh, your Jewish preschool?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Shalom.
Fucking hate her so much.
Drew and I are beefing
If
today.
anybody wants a Therese,
Plus beef.
we're going to start an eBay auction for Therese.
We're turkey.
So hard worker.
Also comes with a Van Jam NFT.
She is a Van Jam NFT.
Anyway, so we filmed a podcast 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Was it 2 weeks?
So there was more
Yes.
than that.
Nah, it was 2
No, because we put it out literally
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
like
Van Jam Podcast, the bi-weekly podcast that comes out every
sometimes
Whenever we want it
every
to.
give or
third
take
week.
2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
We have a fucking
Every
grace period.
2 weeks.
It's a weekly podcast that
Every-
comes out every 2 weeks.
Every 14 to 21 business days, there's a podcast. It's like a surprise. You never know when it's going to come.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
How you been, Drew?
I've been good, man. Been working out, losing weight.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're proud of you,
Down
buddy.
like 15 pounds.
You floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee.
Yeah, dog. Feel like I'll fuck somebody up.
Please don't.
Nah, I feel good, bro.
Yeah.
I feel a lot better since I started working out and fucking running, boxing, all that shit.
Cutting corbs.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not ideal. 'Cause
No,
I
definitely.
love me and my carbs was like this, son. but sometimes you just got to take a break,
Yeah.
you know, and I think it's for
Yeah.
the better. I think when me and carbs meet again, we'll be like, oh, okay, we'll have a mutual respect for each other. Hey, you don't make me fat and I won't get rid of you ever again.
Yeah.
You know what
You know
I'm
what?
saying?
That's fair.
But sometimes you just have to nix it just to
Yeah.
get it
No.
out there first.
Nip that shit in the bud.
I get
Almost
that,
a
dude.
tolerance break, if you will.
It's just when I go back to eating and working out, like it's just in moderation.
Yeah.
I'll be carb conscious, but like if there's something I want to eat,
Yeah.
you just pick and choose. You know what I
You
mean?
pick
If I
the
keep
week.
them, if I keep it like I'm eating my carbs at dinner,
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I could do breakfast without carbs, no problem.
Yeah.
Lunch
That's
is pretty easy because I usually do a salad or something like that. It's nighttime that I have a problem with.
Well, yeah.
It's
Yeah, that's
it's
fair.
a fucking struggle because I'm like cooking something. I'm like, man, I can make some pasta. I can do this. No, you can't. No,
Can't do that, bud.
not
No.
without a membership.
Talking about no carb breakfast, I had the Dunkin' egg bites,
Oh,
the
how are
omelet
they?
bites. Dog. They're trippy. They're little like egg bagels. Like they're like
I'm not gonna like I said, I'm not gonna talk down on Duncan.
You know they're not the first people that have come out with those, right?
Doesn't matter
I don't care.
if it's the best.
They
What does it
hit.
matter
They
about the first
hit.
people.
I got
Well,
the egg
he
white.
said
You know,
it's
the first
no,
meal
he said
was a
it's
piece of
trippy.
shit.
He said it's trippy, like he thinks everything is trippy, but I'm like, other places have like it's not that trippy. What part of it was trippy?
It's just like you bite into it, and it's just like this little like quiche, but it's not a quiche.
Is it like a little? What I'm picturing is those little Debbie bites. You know what I'm talking about? The little muffins,
But
Yeah.
instead of
but
that,
like a quiche.
Imagine a
it's
small,
made in a muffin pan. It's just an
no,
omelet
but
made in a muffin.
no, but it looks like a little
that what it
bagel.
is?
It looks like a little bagel though. It has a hole in the middle. Like it looks like two little bagels.
Oh yeah, Dunkin's do have. A
Yeah.
little-
Don't
Okay.
cute. And like it,
Because they wanted
So
to.
so they give you less product.
I'm gonna go out on a whim here and just hear me out.
Break it down.
Okay. The name of the place is Dunkin' Donuts.
Uh-huh.
So I'm pretty sure what they were going for by putting a hole in the middle was to make it look like
No,
a donut.
yeah. Oh,
Did that just hit you?
yeah.
I understand the confusion.
'Cause it was
because
cut. It was cut.
because
It
hold
was-
on, because it's breakfast.
No, but it looked like a bagel.
I understand.
You gotta see.
oh,
I'm a-
I see where this.
Wait, it's cut in half.
No, it's like all right. So you got a little like petri dish looking thing like this,
That's always what you want to receive your food in.
and it's literally like
Hold on, it's not done. It's a culture right now.
imagine if you had a bunch of egg that was shaped as a bagel, and you slice it in half, and then you just went like this.
Yeah,
That's what it looked like.
and then you eat each half.
Yeah, and they
Is there stuff in the middle?
no, it's literally just egg. Like it's like egg in a mold, just like little egg bites. It's literally just egg and vegetables.
I'm just gonna have to see it for myself.
The flavor,
Go right now.
because I almost got the bacon and cheddar one.
Hold on, I have to take this.
Okay.
Is there carbs in it?
No.
Okay.
I think it's just all egg because the protein was there and
Yeah,
a lot of protein.
but there's no meat.
It's eggs. It's eggs. Is eggs not meat too?
Say eggs one more, motherfucker.
You also just said there was a bacon and cheddar one.
No, yes, I didn't hear him say that.
No, I know, but
Yeah, it's eggs.
when he was asked
But
again,
no,
he
eggs.
just said
Hold
it
on,
was
because now we're on
eggs.
to another thing.
Okay.
Do we consider eggs meat?
No,
I understand why vegans won't eat it, but I don't think that's a meat issue.
It's not.
It's an animal issue.
it's an animal product.
Listen, I love eggs. The
Do you
vegans.
Do you consider them meat? Is the question.
If I ever meet a
Nobody-
vegan
you're
that looks
curving
at
the
me,
question like a ball.
I don't know. I'm scared.
if a vegan, listen, respect to all vegans, but if you try to straight face tell me that an egg is meat, I will slap the taste out
Okay.
your mouth.
Okay. Then what is it?
It's a fucking
It's
cell.
an animal byproduct,
It's a single
not
cell.
an animal product. It's an animal byproduct.
I guess
It's
you're
nothing.
right.
It's
I
nothing.
just push it in there
So
with.
it's just you, though. Is the point?
Okay. Okay.
There are a culture of people that think eggs are meat. I need to
Are
know.
you guys out there? Because it's not me. I just
You guys-
I just put it there by
Tap
like
into the
association.
Your
comment
call to
section
action.
with your address so I can find you?
No, but the thing while I was eating them, I was like, I don't know how far off these are from vegan eggs, like consistency and stuff, bro. But no.
Physically.
No.
It's like that's
But
a
then-
whole different
Oh
vibe.
my god.
But then in my mind, I went through a whole thing where like I wanted to have you try all three of them,
Made from powdered eggs. I would try all three of them.
like and just
I got nothing against vegan food.
no,
I
yeah,
can convert
and
it.
vegan.
Some of that shit slaps.
I have been saved.
But just don't expect me to only eat that.
I'm still a sinner, but he got me.
You know what I'm saying? There was a time where like I wouldn't try anything vegan, but I would like to think that I've grown.
Well, I
think
think
so.
the problem about vegan food is the way that vegans push it.
Yeah.
And it's also the things that they push. Like you had the mushroom cheesesteak. They had
the
no
agenda.
soy, no the vegan agenda. But like
They're trying to teach vegan ways in first grade now. Not in my school.
somebody help.
Pepperoni
Not
on the
here.
French bread pizza. I don't want to hear another fucking thing about it. the way God intended it.
I want my spicy chicken sandwich with my chocolate fucking milk.
From a fucking cow.
Dude, schools single-handedly make kids lactose intolerant by giving us that all our lives. Don't comment.
Way to ruin
I
the
stand by
fun.
it. Don't comment. I don't want your input on this. I love you. Shut up. I saw your face. I don't want the smoke.
I never drank the milk. I never drank the milk when I was in school.
Okay.
And I'm not lactose intolerant, so he could have a point.
Me? I drink the milk every day. I drink other people's milks. And I'm a mess.
You drank titty milk?
I drank titty milk till I was like 16 months, something like that.
Same.
He said I drank other people's milk every so you was drinking other people's titty milk.
Oh, different.
If anybody's down with other, has anybody ever tried breast milk?
No. Well, except for when
Not
I
as an adult.
drank it as a
I
child.
mean, like, I probably would.
I'm just curious. I've heard it tastes decent.
Yeah, I think it's like sweeter.
Yeah. Never mind.
Formula smells.
If anybody got titty milk they wants to try, send it over.
Please don't.
I only drink the finest of breast milk. Oh, this is the greatest podcast ever. These views aren't supported by.
Finish the sentence.
I don't know how to talk
So
now.
it legally invites
And
me.
you were worried about me doing acid today? Dude, everybody's on some shit.
I
I'm always on some shit.
I am
I
too.
think your phone's going off.
Who is it? Oh shit! There's no
My
phone in
phone
there.
Earlier, she was like, "I gotta check my phone." Oh fuck,
and he
bro.
was-
Hold on. Speaking of cases like that, I saw it was like a TikTok of a girl.
Please tell us about the talk.
Listen, she was grounded, and she's like, "My daughter's supposed to leave her phone plugged in the fucking hallway." So she took a picture of the iPhone cameras and printed them out so that like in her case it looked like that, and then had the charger just sitting in the bottom of the case and it's sitting like this. I was like, "That's a fucking pro move, dude. Kudos to that girl.
Absolutely.
Shout out to her if she's a listener."
You're a supporter.
Although I think you're probably too young to be
Yeah.
listening to this podcast.
Yeah, that's something I've done since the last podcast. I DJ'd at a high school.
Oh,
I know I told you about this,
talk about that.
dude.
Yeah.
So
I need to
Get into it.
shout out the connections that you make throughout all different things and whatnot. The best part about it was I networked with some people that do like lighting and stuff that we're definitely going to work with in the future.
They did our lighting for this show.
No, dude,
No, they didn't.
I'm so sorry.
Don't
Dustin, I'm
slander
so
them
sorry.
like that.
Yeah. But it was like this weird thing of like psyching myself out about what type of music kids nowadays like to listen to, and like just kids in general. Like, do they even like house music? Do they like? And they had me for a 30-minute rave portion, and paid me $100 for 30 minutes. Like, I literally just pulled up, played, and I left, and that was just it. Like, and these kids, they're just like telling these kids where to go all day. They're like, all right, we got sports over here. All right, and then in the next 30 minutes, we're gonna have ice cream and cookies, and then we got line dance, and then you gotta go get ice cream and
Did
cookies
they
again.
call it a rave?
Yes, they literally were like, this is the rave section of
Did
the
they
day.
give them like mock acid? And
no,
shit?
dude, they gave them the stuff that used to have like
Yeah, the
Post-it.
little. I seen
yeah,
them posted.
yeah, like dude, they
There's
just
a name for those things.
while they're all outside.
No, they're not.
No, they're
called
like
those
they're
things.
like
There's another
sticks.
boom sticks.
Yeah, boom sticks, but like light up.
Yeah,
boom
they
sticks.
light up. They can change different colors and shit. Like you. Press
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
like-
oh, oh.
the big one, the foam ones.
Yeah, and but like when the kids were outside getting ice cream and stuff, they just brought all that stuff in, and were just throwing it around and balloons and like setting it up, putting fog and cut the lights off.
That's
kind
kind
of
of cool.
cool.
It was cool. It was just these kids had too much fucking money and too much fucking free time to be doing this. Like the school did. Like I was just like,
Like my dad tells me about
Yeah.
clubs that are way better than
Yeah.
this one.
but like,
We're gonna go VIP at the.
but it was like a weird experience. I got in and got out. It was.
Was there some kid like yelling like, "Get out of my section, you fucking bottle rat"?
Dude, fucking bottle service is the goofiest fucking thing ever. Unless you're in a club that's like big as fuck. At the club we went to,
Have you ever gotten it?
bottle service at the club we went to.
I wouldn't even. That was a rave.
Exactly what they do bottle service there.
Yeah, because it's in a club, but that was definitely more of a rave. It was definitely more off kilter. Like
What
it wasn't
place?
The one that we went with Zoe, the Ave, the alley, but the Ave.
Yeah.
But they do $200. We're sitting there one time. And they
$200 bottle service isn't that much. Let me break it down for you real quick.
Go off.
So like,
Please go off on your expertise.
well, no, because if you really break it down, right? So there's 15 shots about in a bottle.
Okay.
Okay. So in each you're getting an ounce of liquor, an ounce and a half, or an ounce and a half in a drink, right? So let's just say 10 drinks conservatively. It's $200 for 10 drinks. What did we pay for fucking drinks there? I paid almost $20 a fucking drink. And
You're right.
on
You're
the
right.
Spot. Like,
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
It depends on where you
the
where
situation.
You go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like me and my brother for his birthday, we went out one time, and at Z Bar in Philly, they do like it's after hours, and then they were doing like a buy one get one or some buy one get one half off, some promotion, whatever. It worked out to be like $150 a bottle, and we got 2 bottles of like Captain Morgan or something like that. Well, his couple friends go in there and they just take the bottle and they have glasses, like they give us cups like this, and they just split the entire bottle between them, and they're like, "Oh, this isn't even that much." I'm like, "My God, there is like fucking 5-6 shots that you just poured there. You would have spent more than that if you bought 5 shots from the bar."
Yeah.
Yeah.
At like $10 a shot, you'd been like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. And it feels different.
But it does depend. It does depend because like when I used to go to Lit when it was lit, I don't know what it is now, but
Lit when it was lit.
well, that's
When it used to be lit.
when it was called Lit, not when it was. But it was also lit. But whatever. Anyway, I went in there with my buddy that did promotions the one time, and we walk in like the back door, or whatever. The guy like hands us a bunch of Coronas, like, "Let me know if you need anything." So he's promoting to the people that are getting bottle service.
Okay.
And they're like, "Oh, just come sit down, make yourself a drink." And I'm like, "Okay." And they have like Grey Goose, so I'm like, "Oh, like that's like the last year Grey Goose." Like I'm not. He's like, looks at me like, "You fucking peasant." Like I don't give a fuck if it says last. He's like, looks at the guys, "Hey, give me 2 more bottles." I asked my buddy, I'm like, "Yo, how much are these bottles?" He's like, "Bro, they're probably like $4.50 a bottle." Yeah, and they're just fucking bringing them, dude. They finished those 2. They brought another. Yeah, like that's. But that's why he's promoting to those people.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying it's totally worth it, but it's sort of like me and my dad were talking earlier. So my parents are at a Chris Stapleton concert right now.
Okay.
Oh.
And he's like, he looked at tickets, and like the front row, like dead center, was like $3,000 a ticket. It was like a resale. But like, I'm like, yeah, like if you had the money. My dad's like, well, really, it's all relative, right? So if you're a 10 millionaire and you're gonna buy tickets, and you're like, oh, 3,000 is like 300. It's
Right.
you just fucking, I'll just buy the good seats. I have the money to do it.
Yeah.
Same thing for bottle service, And plus, you get to stay out the way. You're not in the middle of the club, not bumping into bros and fucking. Yeah. Because they're not at clubs. They're not wooks.
Well, at this club,
It's more. That's why I say it's more of a rave because they're more like the wooks.
That's why I said I was like, it's either kids from Temple that just needed something to do,
or
the people in the scene, and that's like the best part about it is that like, especially going there right now, like clubs come and go, the energy's coming, but it's just like.
The energy's at the perfect spot.
The people who want to go there
I
are
had a good
going
time.
there.
Yeah. I wouldn't have minded.
Even
If I had some more
time.
money, I wouldn't have minded staying in there.
Yeah.
Like,
It was pretty sober.
Dude, it got better after you left, dude.
Yeah.
Once Dusty Cloud came on, dude,
It got better after we left for us too, bitch. We got some fried chicken.
I forgot.
From across the street.
Yeah, where Zoe said she would never get chicken from.
Shout out Zoe, bro. We need to get Zoe on this podcast. Her birthday
We
just
do.
passed recently.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope.
Oh, a little bit. I'm tripping. Her birthday passed a while ago.
Yeah,
yeah.
it was a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to her
Yeah.
birthday thing.
Yeah.
Shout out New Jersey Weed Man. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to get another cart, by the way.
That shit was so good.
You're saying we gotta take a trip?
I think we need to take a little trippy trip.
Well,
Get it? A trippy trip. No, okay.
no, I got it. You just didn't give it enough time. Yeah.
All right.
Let
So
it marinate
Therese,
some
what's new with you? What you been up to?
Oh, I wasn't prepared for this question.
The best questions in life you aren't prepared for.
Oh, deep.
Why don't we start at the end?
Fair enough.
Sometimes I talk in here and I feel like I could be a voice actor if I really.
Dude, that girl last night that said that she like listened to her voice.
Yeah.
Her voice was so nice.
No. I was like, dude, if my voice was that nice, I would love listening.
Her voice was so nice.
But like, also chill the fuck out, bitch. Like,
We're gonna address it on the pod. I didn't get an invite till last night.
you know what? I had one typed out.
we didn't have stamps.
Huh?
Stamps. We didn't have stamps. That's why we couldn't send you an invite.
Anyway.
I had one typed out. And I
you
just
didn't
What is
invite.
that? Yeah.
it just like for some reason like
I mean, it doesn't.
I had work yesterday. I wouldn't have gone.
Yeah,
But
that kind of
Wait, we also knew that. No, wait a minute. We talked about doing something on Thursday, and you said, yeah, but I can't do anything Thursday because I have work. So,
That's
oh,
not,
but I still would have liked an invite. Don't be that person.
that's not true.
Oh, you coming to paint sip?
Oh, now you're
Sip.
inviting me now that
I'm DJing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I know that. Yeah. Fuck yeah. No, yeah, I just would.
Oh, so I'm gonna tell you. I told him last night. So Nola tried to get me last night. She's like, I went and stood next to her. She said, "Why you ain't share my paint and sip, Drew? You ain't coming?" I said, "Why you don't come to open mics no more, Nola?" She goes, "Ooh." I just and I said, well, "Can we move on now?" She was like, "Yep."
She had me dying back there, bro. You left 2 tickets on the thing.
Yeah.
And I went and cashed them in. She just like, what you want? I was just like, I handed it. She's like, you want 2 of them? I was like, no, just, it's like, we're like 20 minutes before we got to leave. Give me 1. Like, we were just chilling back
I
there.
told her to
making
give
fun of
me the
people.
strongest shit they have, which I don't think happened, but
She played your ass.
What did
she made a drink, and I'm like, strongest shit you have is just the vodka sitting right there. You just pour that in a cup out of it. But it's all good.
No, I'm really excited for this paint.
Shout out to
though.
Conscious Nights, Illidale.
Yeah.
Tuck.
Yeah.
That
I feel like
shit's,
we shot them out a couple times, but
yeah,
shout
that
out
shit's
to them.
tight as fuck.
Shout out again.
The live band is a game changer.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a really cool.
It's a game changer, dude. It was wild.
Really, I feel like they should let them breathe a little bit more, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because those guys are like trying to play sometimes, and they're like, "Oh, we'll play some music." Like, don't even play music.
It's just
Let
like,
them rock out.
yeah, like that, or even like asking like probably like beforehand asking the artist if they want to play with the band and stuff too.
Yeah.
So they can know too. They can take. I
I think they kind of did though.
Yeah.
I think because like Lex was talking about it, and who else was I talking to about it? I don't remember. Some another artist, but like even TJ4 played the last time.
Yeah.
He was talking about it. He was like, "I'm just gonna play my beat and then just shut it off and let them rock." And so
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
that's a dope idea. That way they get the kind of gist of what you're looking for.
Yeah. Well, I meant like before, like in the sign up.
Yeah.
No, but it's dope as fuck,
It's,
dude.
it's a cool vibe.
And they're in the pocket with it, and the vendors they have are fucking amazing as well.
Yeah,
They have really dope vendors every single time.
indeed.
Indeed, job searches. Just jerk off.
Be on the lookout for the
Indeed job application for
no,
band
the,
jam.
the co-op, the Conscious Nights no
the
breaks.
collab.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
collaboration event.
Yes, sir.
Also something it's business wise, but we could talk about it.
Yeah,
over here.
right. Fuck
The
yeah.
customer appreciation night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still, everybody seems to be on board. So at the end of our featured artists, I think that we should go ahead with that. Maybe get some DJs on board or whatever. That way you're not like working all night sitting there.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking cool.
I mean,
I guess wasted in that bitch.
maybe curate some artists. I don't know.
Yeah,
Either way.
a couple.
Yeah.
I think we move some of the chairs out the way, get like a dance floor. Like I want people vibing, having a good
Turn
time.
off some of the lights, make it a little more like a.
Yes, sir.
No, we could definitely do that. When are you thinking?
Whatever featured artists we have planned now,
Lined up. All right.
let's run them out, and then the week after that. So I would say your next flyer that you should be making should be for customer appreciation night.
Okay.
IMO.
All right.
It's in my opinion for those who aren't in the know.
I'm gonna check my calendar.
So Keto Fest.
Keto Fest.
Talk about it?
Yeah, I do.
Oh shit!
I do. I'm really excited to talk about it on like Thursday and Tuesday again. Yeah, Keto Fest. I mean, basically, the way that any of this has started was just from throwing parties in general. Both of us doing it, our respective time periods.
Decades apart.
Fucking literally, bro. Literally a decade apart, we were throwing.
But and I've done this for a couple of my birthdays so far. And I was just like, dude, there's nothing else that I want to do for my birthday. I would go spend money in AC if I am not doing this, and I can make money and have fun and throw a festival for my birthday. That's what Keto Fest is, if anybody hasn't picked up. But
Sorry, I just
I felt the whole
Keep
thing
going.
shift.
No, it was the chair back there. Anyway, sorry.
But yeah, it's a day-long music festival curated by myself. We got EDM DJs, we got full bands of different genres, we got some rappers, some
DJ band crossover.
yeah, DJ. It's like live loop. Mark Rebele, however you say the man's
Rebule.
name. Yeah, I rebuke him. How dare? Yeah, fuck him. No, I want to be that guy. But we got vendors too. Some people on board are we got Analog Digital coming out.
Word. Shout out.
We got Smack by D coming out again.
Yeah.
We got Juju with Juju. Some other ones that I haven't told y'all about, but we got some shit lined up.
Ooh, surprise.
We're gonna be starting at 3. Sojo Bean's gonna be kicking off the show. High energy on our home field. I just wanted to be a vibe. We're all just gonna hang out anyway for my birthday, and it's like going to bars with a whole bunch of people is. I did it last year and I hated it. I was just at OVT and like I wanted to be sitting at the bar and all my friends wanted to be outside, and like there's just like a lot of kind of different friends wanted to be outside. I wanted to be at the bar on my birthday, so it's just like I had to go do that by myself and be a dickhead because I wanted to do that. And it's just like I want to be in a place where I could just be with everybody comfortably. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's fair.
So it's just like if everybody's just doing their thing and pre-game this as much as we can and get everything set up where we don't have to do as much. You know what I mean? Like even the whole idea of me doing it, just like I didn't want you guys to work. I mean, we're always gonna work.
Quick question: who's hosting that?
I was planning to. I was planning to just like
Figured, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure like I wasn't gonna show.
Yeah.
Like,
Follow-up question. Are you working that day?
no. I took
Dope.
off. I'm gonna be there at 6 a.m. getting.
Sounds fucking great.
yeah. If you tuned into the first episode, you'd know why that's so important question.
You know why that's very relevant information.
And we're not gonna share it now because now I'll just make you have to tune into the first
episode.
Yeah.
I'll put a little link right here.
You're not gonna do that.
Now we have to.
I'm editing it.
Oh.
On what?
His laptop.
Whoa. Okay.
That's literally what we talked about.
Probably. I do not recall.
Okay, anyway.
But yeah, Keto Fest, May 7th in Vineland, New Jersey. If you guys are listening and want the address and the information, contact me on Instagram.
Be up for the Eddie.
There'll be a
You're not invited.
Bitch, bet. Run me my money afterwards.
Fuck.
It's not a business event.
Yeah, it's not a business event.
Let's try though.
It's definitely funded by the business. But yeah, I talked to the guy at I think I told you the guy from Beach Rave, the visuals, trying to get some visuals there too and stuff. You know what I mean? Just hang out. Camping's gonna be allowed, so people can bring their tents and just hang out for the night and
That's
the next
dope.
day. Yeah,
I hope some people can.
yeah. There's definitely gonna be some.
Yeah, I don't
Definitely.
have a tent, but if I could find one, maybe I'll.
I mean, I have one. I'll be in the van,
I
so
have a 4-person one.
I got an 8-person one.
When is it April? Man, I should try to get the van on the road by then.
Oh.
It's not gonna be done, but I'll be able to sleep in it.
Oh, what if we have
Well, you could also have it set up.
like
yeah.
this, and then the canopy over them could be the stage.
Yeah.
Like we always wanted.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
True. No, I'm really excited for the artist lineup. I had a little bit of difficulty deciding how to space it out because it's like I don't want to just throw people on first because I enjoy what they do.
Water.
Yeah.
Keep talking because I can.
I don't want to throw people on first because I enjoy what they do and I want to see them and I want bigger crowds to see them. But at the same time, it's like it's like, do I put the DJs on earlier? But like DJing is like a night vibe. It's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Do I put I want the bands to be, headliners and later at night, but it's like
But
watching
that vibe usually goes
watching a
with the
band in the
afternoon.
dark. Yeah, exactly. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like, no, I don't want to put Sojo first, but like that's a whole lot of energy that he could establish for the whole
Right,
festival.
right.
There's a
He's
lot of
really
build-up.
good to have,
Yeah,
like, kick
exactly,
off, yeah.
exactly.
I'm gonna give him water bottles.
You could put
Have
it in the
at
grass,
it,
go off. But
Give him a super soaker.
so and that's really it. And just also the difficulty is there's a lot of people that I wanted to perform,
Yeah.
like that I like even now like I got a surprise guest in my set, and that's just off love because that always has to be like that. But it's just like I didn't want it to be too rushed. I didn't want 30-minute sets, 15-minute sets. I was like, yo, if the bands wanted to do it, the bands came to me and said they could do an hour. Like Lucas said he could do an hour. I know Saturdays can handle an hour. I even know like
Saturdays can handle a whole night.
oh yeah, he could. But yeah, I mean I know we're probably gonna end a little earlier on set, so we're just gonna be flowing. We're just gonna be flowing.
Yeah, that'll be a good time.
Hell
I'm
yeah,
excited.
brother.
It's definitely fun.
And then we got to plan what we're gonna do for my birthday.
Oh
And
shit!
that's like
baby boy.
and that's the thing is just like it's like a perfect mesh of like working and not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like it's so productive, but it's also just so great.
Have you started thinking about your vibe?
I have not at all. I didn't. Honestly, it really just occurred to me in this moment.
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
Like, oh, we could throw a birthday party for me. Like,
I mean, that's really how this started.
but like, I wanted. Yeah. It was my birthday.
That's legit how that's basically our start date.
Yeah.
That was like, all right, we're gonna do something
This
together.
would be an anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't get your own birthday anymore.
I don't care.
I'm kidding.
My dad's is the 10th. I've never really just.
It's never been just about.
never been just fine.
Yeah, Kwame's is the 6th before mine. And then Dahlia's is the 8th. And
I don't know, man. I definitely want to put like my vibe on it.
no, yeah.
Oh,
I just don't know what that is.
Yeah, because you gotta kind of encapsulate it
Yeah.
a certain way. Because it's not like oh, let's go to Casey Ray's and do something. You know?
Yeah.
It's just like that's your vibe to be in a bar and turn up, but it's just like
Yeah.
let that shit be something.
Could do like a comedy music mesh night.
Drew's favorites. Drew's picks.
A roast.
Drew's picks. I mean, yeah.
The roast of Cool Hand Drew.
It could be.
Oh, that's dangerous.
He's a Cancer. He's sensitive. We can't roast him.
Fucking roast.
Gotta say no.
Oh yeah, that'll be.
Do you think you would host your birthday event? Would that be?
Probably.
Yeah.
It just like it kind of
I mean, I'm
feels.
curious.
I mean, who doesn't like a blackout drunk cool hand girl on stage hosting his own birthday party?
Me at the door of Miss Seeley's. Hosting her own birthday party, I'll fuck
Me
off,
as the
but me at
PR
the
team.
door- I'm kidding.
No, I mean, because even like with me thinking about hosting Keto Fest, it's just like it just fits. Like it just like this is your thing. It's just like, and of course you could get somebody. Because I also thought about getting Zoe to do it.
That would be
It would be cool. It was just like I don't think she necessarily.
music wise. She's not. As
Yeah,
into the vibe.
great. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
And that's the thing. It's just like these are all people that I want to show off. So it's just like
Yeah.
boom, boom.
I mean,
boom.
you introducing them.
It would be better.
You know
It's
what I
better
mean?
coming out of your mouth as why you wanted them to play here.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm gonna introduce this person because they're this vibe. Like,
Yeah.
that's yeah.
And with you for your party, it's just like yo, you control the fucking vibe. Like
You're the.
your party brought cancel. You should.
Oh my god.
Remember this.
I know. I
Literally,
know.
You can
It's
see
gonna
the
be this-
feels and
that's
it's
gonna be
just
a-
like
That's gonna be a sample on the fucking
Literally.
DJ board. I'm gonna be like, I want to DJ my own party, and it's gonna be Marcus. It's your party. I can't tell you shit. Fucking drop.
Dude, just imagine when Drew gets good at DJ and he's just up there like Shaq. He's just like, or like what's his name, Carl something, Carl Cox. He's just
honestly, Drew being good at DJing is dangerous because I feel like you'll walk into any bar and be like, "Motherfucker, get out of here!
Yeah.
I gotta go. You gotta go. I can do
Well,
this
hey,
way
my
better.
guy.
Let's go. You're not reading the vibe."
and you'll learn how to DJ and host at the same time.
Yeah. Drew's gonna start DJing soon.
Bro,
Well,
once
like
we have a
your house.
space,
Oh,
we
yeah.
can have the turntable
Yeah, they'd be
set
there.
up,
Yeah, you can-
and just like I could just be there.
And
after
even
he
when you
shows
get
us
like
the
a
stuff.
computer, like I can give you my whole library with everything.
Word.
It's literally it. Might be technically illegal, but
Fuck it.
I got 3 downloads.
Allegedly.
I got 3 downloads on each song, so
I'm a rule breaker, dude.
3 files from my name.
So what do we have time wise here?
33. I got some more bullshit.
Okay. Well, or do you want to go?
I was gonna say we could get into the bag. You want to get into our bag?
I mean, I'm feeling pretty good today. I don't want to talk about my feelings if that's okay with
No,
you.
not that bad.
Not that bad.
Okay.
The bag of doom. No, we don't have a sound for that. I just
Dun.
Is that Doomy?
No.
welcome to the Pan Jam podcast.
Not Doomy.
No,
That's how I'm feeling.
that sounded like the beginning of Genie in a Bottle. At first, no.
Yeah. I got you.
At first, and then whatever. Bag of doom.
Let's get to it. We need an infographic. The bag of doom.
Oh, fucking.
We need a
scream.
bowl. That's what we fucking need.
We need a podcast producer.
We need a podcast space.
We need a new podcast.
You gonna pick a question?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't move instantly. That's
Oh, that's
Ooh.
deep. No, I like this one. No, I mean, yeah, whatever.
I feel like these are
Have you ever assembled furniture by yourself?
yes.
all the time.
Have you?
Yes.
What was it?
My desk.
Nice.
I've done my desk. I did my shelves. I have not.
I will
done
say
most
it's
of my
impressive to me, and this
recent-
is why. Even me as a mechanic,
Uh-huh.
I fucking hate how furniture comes packaged.
No, yeah,
and how
I-
it's like to be. It's not even like an intelligence thing. It's not like, oh, I don't think you're smart enough. For somebody to have the patience to put some of this shit together, and then they give you the shittiest tools to do it.
In fairness, I've only ever done the most basic of projects.
Hey, I'm still here.
My
for it.
bed was pretty complicated, but I did not do that. My roommates did that for me. God bless. Love them. So amazing.
Marcos, have you ever assembled?
Yeah.
I mean, you built your bed in your.
Yeah.
So I feel like that.
I did. That was a lot of trial and error, though. No, I've definitely done it.
I have. I hate.
I've done a lot of other people's furniture, too. Remember the time that we put... Were you there when we put together... I wasn't by myself, but when we put together a desk for someone that shall not be named?
I almost want to know this question, but anyway, we're gonna keep it moving.
Oh, that wasn't put together, babe. That was
Babe, you're throwing put-togethers at me, babe.
that was designed, created, handmade.
Oh, like you.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't you.
It wasn't
Anyway,
me.
so
One of our constituents.
Okay.
I have a really good question, but for legal reasons, I can't answer it. So can I get the bag back? No, it's the other one on the back.
You can answer it. It doesn't implicate you
Let me
either
see.
way.
Let me see.
It'll be. You have to ask it now because it's just too. Just ask the question.
The question is, you read the wrong fucking one.
No, that's the one I read.
Oh, okay. The question is, have you ever touched a snake, or would you? Yes.
And
I love
And
snakes.
that's all you have to say.
That's it.
I love
And she refuses any further questions, so leave her alone about it.
I've touched a snake
Please.
before.
or come to me in person, and I'd love to talk about it. I just can't.
It was a snake.
Have you
Yeah,
touched a snake
It was
before?
a snake.
Mm.
It was like one of my old friend's snakes.
What a bitch.
Yeah. How about you, Drew?
Yeah. I love snakes. I used to chase them when I was a kid.
Have you touched a snake recently?
Yeah.
Wild.
My first experience with a snake was watching my stepdad cut the head off of one of them with a shovel
Yeah.
because it was running in our yard. Like,
It wasn't running. It didn't have legs.
it was running. It stood up and came at me.
Slithering.
You don't know the things I've seen in my life.
I know for a fact that a snake did not have legs.
Where'd the bag go?
Where'd the bag?
Okay. This is a very good promotional question.
Oh.
Is there a place in your neighborhood or city that you've been meaning to visit? If so, where?
Oh, that's fun.
And if there's none that you
That's fun.
can say, is there any that you've recently visited that were new spaces?
I'm gonna let you answer that one first. See where you're trying to go with it, because I'm a little. Go ahead.
Oh, for me, it's like 7th and Montrose. There's like really good crack there.
Word.
Mine
More
is
than a meth guy.
Grape Street. No. What's that? You told me about it. The place that's on, not Orchard, the one that's parallel, but like further.
Mill.
Yeah.
Okay.
The really pretty restaurant. The like decorated.
Oh, Alebrejes.
Yeah.
It's a nice Mexican spot. It's a Mexican Italian restaurant.
Yeah, that's what.
The husband's Mexican,
Italian.
the wife is Italian, I believe.
That fusion, baby.
Oh yeah.
Unstoppable.
So company trip.
Yes.
Yeah, dude,
Yes.
it's fucking great.
I always forget about it when I'm like thinking.
Place. I would say one that I have visited, only because I mean, usually if I have in my, but like Mission Spirits, I would
That's a good one.
highly
That's a good one.
recommend, and it is pricey, so do not go there expecting cheap drinks. The
you're paying
drinks
for
are worth it.
experience.
Yeah.
Paying for
If you are not
experience.
an experienced drinker, I promise you, 2 drinks will have you'll be all right, and it's a
From like
sub-
Teddy Roosevelt.
sub
that bitch.
$20 a drink, but they're strong drinks. They're not just doing they're craft cocktails. It's a whole experience. They smoke drinks. They do this. They do all kinds of different shit. We went there one time and we got rum put in a siphon pot where you like heat the one side, and it pulls it through, and then pushes it back through like tea. Like it was like this kind of. Actually, that's the flavor it was. That's right. Wow. But so, I'd tell you, like they mix like half rum, half water, and they serve it to you like you can be served warm or cold. But they do all kinds of shit, man.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So shout out to Mission Spirits. If you haven't checked them out, definitely check them out. It's a
And I think
and hopefully we can collab with them on some events in the future. They're just doing a lot of growing, so they're trying to handle that at the moment. But they are definitely open to events. So
I think on a serious note, instead of the crack den,
mine. I forgot that was your answer.
mine would be Rare, formerly known as Paint,
Oh, that's a
which
good
is
one,
actually
too.
where I got this shirt from.
Dude, shout out to they have a lot of dope
Dude,
shit there.
they just got a whole bunch of jerseys in. I don't even know why I'm telling you guys this because you guys are probably going to get the one that I want if you go look at them. But it's all authentic shit for lower that you can get online.
Yeah.
And it's, dude, the nicest colorways: hockey, basketball, baseball, football. I know they're getting some new drops in very soon or some stuff that he was telling me about, and I'm very excited. They do airbrushing there too, custom airbrushing designs, and it's just a vibe. Go in there, check them out.
And most of the stuff they have from like streetwear clothing, like shit like that. He told me they usually only get in like one small, one medium, one large.
Yeah.
That way, like you're not gonna buy something and then show up to the bar and everybody's wearing it.
It's a boutique shop, so of course, like a little bit of the bigger brands, they'll get a couple like 40s and shorties or pleasures and stuff like that, like Huff and things like that. But like, I know the Rip and Repair hoodie that I got, that was the only one they had in that bitch. And I walked in there and I saw it and I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah, they got some fire.
And they got some, people like some creatives that be in there that can help you pick out fits. It's like Miles and my boy Mondo. You know, like even when I got that fit, I hit up Miles. I was like, yo, pick something out for me, bro.
I was gonna say, I suggest going in there and just being like, yo, pick
Like,
something out.
yeah. And bro, you can get a whole fit for a solid price. You know what I mean? Like, like it's gonna be hefty, but like if you can get a couple essentials in your fit, bro, you're making a steal.
Yeah, that's a good one. Definitely a good one. So,
Question?
who was next?
You.
Where would you most like to live?
To live? I feel like that's hard because there's a lot of places I want to go, but I really don't.
I would
know
just
where
say
I wanna
based.
end up
I would
living.
say, all right. So let's rephrase it this. Based on the information of places that you've been, right?
Yeah.
Where would you live if you had to pick based on only that information that you know? Where would you live? Because I feel you on that. Because there's places that I think that I would really, really like, but I haven't been there, so I can't really make a decision on that.
Can you go?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay.
I think I have a couple different ideas. I've never been, but for some reason, my heart has always called for Colorado. Maybe like Boulder, a little more slower pace than Denver, but like still not.
One of my friends lives out
Yeah.
there.
Either there, I've always been called to like Washington or Oregon, like somewhere in there. Not really Portland, not really Seattle, just somewhere, up and coming, alive. That's the thing. I like the city vibe, but I also like the small town vibe.
I know.
Yeah.
Of
I know
Vineland, because
I know what you're going for, but
like, and I love the mountains, but I don't want to have to drive 30 minutes to a fucking Walmart. And I fucking hate with a fucking passion when cities are just highways.
yeah.
Like, and everything is just an exit. Like, and like, even like we talked about it so much, but Fairfax just slightly. Like, Fairfax isn't horrible.
Fairfax, Virginia, if you're familiar, is a fucking nightmare.
Dude, it's just, and like,
around.
Their Landis is just like this like big 2-lane separated with a median type thing. And it's just like
I think that's why I like Philly so much.
yeah.
Because Philly, like, you can get anywhere in Philly with a highway, but you don't need to take the highway. Like, it'll take you a while.
Yeah.
But like, there's all the side roads. Like, it has character. It's not like,
Yeah.
hey, like, dude, if you're trying to get to this place in Philly, like, you're not like, it's not like New York.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I fucking hate New York, dude.
Yeah.
I went there once.
I think mine is Arizona. More specifically,
Oh yeah, what part?
I would say like the suburbs of Phoenix. I really liked Phoenix, but like there was a cool place. Like I went to Gilbert, and there was this place called the Fox.
Gilbert.
It's a, cigar lounge, and it was such a dope vibe. Like everybody was so cool, so down to earth. They have like live bands play. It's a whiskey bar, but like just the area in general. That's where I got the idea for like the bazaar thing that we were talking about.
Yeah.
I went to a flea market after dark. It was in like in an old warehouse in Arizona, and they do shit like that over there all the time, like all different kinds of stuff. And it's like as much as obviously Phoenix is it's a city, so it's older, but it's not Philly old.
No.
So like the buildings, you know what I mean? I do like the history in Philly,
Yeah.
but it is nice to go into places that are just like nice buildings. Like you go to
Yeah.
Philly in some
Yeah,
areas, you're like, this is never gonna.
And it's like the most up and coming area,
Yeah.
but you're just like,
yeah, there's it has character, but it's just like out there, it's just cool. There's just like a lot of, and it's still growing. There's a lot going on there.
Yeah.
I would say Arizona. Wichita, Kansas was actually really dope. I don't know that I'd move there, but I had a really good time when I went there. Bro, the fucking vibes at like, we went out to some of the clubs. It was weird because when you drive into the city, it's like, I thought I was on like I Am Legend or something. Like, I wouldn't say it's a huge city, but it's like, it's a decent, has some decent sized buildings and stuff, but there's like nobody walking on the sidewalk. And I'm just like,
it's like a big
do
city.
people fucking live here,
Right.
dude? Like, what? Yeah. Like, at first I was like, and then you start getting into some of the other areas. Like, oh, okay. I mean, granted, we went during the week. You know, I was like going into the weekend.
Yeah,
I think it was,
yeah.
We drove Thursday night into Friday, so people were still working.
Yeah.
But you know, Philly, any time of day, any day of the week, there's people all over the streets. But then we went out that night. I went to a little cigar bar or cigar lounge there. I met these two old dudes in their 70s, big craft beer enthusiasts, and they got me fucking hammered. Like we're sitting at the. I was just my ex was visiting her stepdad in the hospital, so I like had to find something to do. So I go to the cigar lounge. I'm sitting there with them in this like little lounge. They're handing me beers, and then she calls me to come get her, and I was like, dude, I gotta call you an Uber. I was like, I'm fucked up. She was like, really? I was like, this is not my fault. Like, these two old guys got me fucked up.
asshole.
And they were cool as shit too, bro. But so then we were like, you know, what's there to do out here? So we go out at night. There's a lot of cool breweries in that area.
Okay.
How
many breweries can one area have?
Yeah, right. Like they just
Not
a
enough.
lot. But
Maine was pretty good.
we went. There was like a couple of cool breweries, and then like when we went out that night, the one place we went out, like the weather was like that perfect. Like you could just sit outside and party.
Yeah.
Like it was just so beautiful out. And fucking, dude, me and my ex were sitting there, and there was like this 6'2" girl, like just absolutely drop dead, like a model,
Yeah.
skinny, but like just. And like she accidentally bumps into her, and the girl like spills her drink, and she's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." Blah 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 blah. And literally, we're both just staring at her like, "What?" And she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's fine." I'm like, "We're from Jersey. This is not how interactions go there, bro. Like, if we bumped into you in a club like this, like, bitch, it's about to be a fight."
Yeah.
You're like, "Watch your fucking where you going, you fucking bitch." She was so nice. She started buying us drinks. Like, we chilled. We all just hung out the rest of the night. Like, this new friend. Like, but Arizona was the same way. Like in some areas, like don't get me wrong, there's a lot of money in Arizona. So there's some stuck up people, but like it was like the same thing, dude. We were in line to get in like this hookah bar, and like we were towards the back, and these like girls that are on like this bachelorette thing, we're like, "Oh, is this you and your boyfriend? Like, you guys just come sit with us." And we go sit with them, and they're like, I mean, they had money, but they were just like they were so down to earth, cool. Like I think I still have them on fucking Facebook.
Word.
But yeah, anyway,
Somewhere
sorry,
in the
cut off a
depths.
little
That's fucking
tangent
dope.
there, but
No,
but those are the reasons I like to move places.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
because of the vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm cool. Like I would definitely like to check out like Boulder and shit like that. My cousin lives out in like Wyoming and like I think he moved to Colorado, but like there's so much across this country, like different places that.
Dude, it's ridiculous.
I mean, the bottom line for me, like if I ever got to a successful spot, I don't think I'd want like one big house in any one spot. I think I just want like small vacation homes in like a bunch of different areas.
I would want really dope ones though.
Yeah. Oh,
like
yeah.
a mountainside one.
And have
like,
somebody that just like manages it as
Yeah.
an Airbnb when you're not there, and you're like, hey, I think I'm gonna go there this week, so like make sure the schedule's clear, like that kind of shit. So I mean, it's an investment. You're making money off of it, but also like, I can go where I want when I want.
Yeah.
That's what I would like.
That's.
And that's all I got to say about that. You have another question?
I didn't answer.
Oh, I thought you answered. Oh no, you didn't answer. I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's fine.
So anyway,
gotta be.
go ahead, dude.
Y'all talk.
Thank you for giving us.
time.
Ooh,
We need a
should
graphic for that.
Should we tell them about our night the other night while it's
Yes.
while it's
Yes,
your
let's do that.
time?
Do you want to start? You
No, I want you to start.
By we, she means you should tell them. About
Yeah.
it.
We had a night, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen.
So we started off. We went to Lyrics to Go open mic
Okay.
in Mount Holly or Mount Laurel.
Mount Holly.
Mount
yeah,
Holly.
Mount Holly's right.
It was a good night. It was cool, chill little
Yeah.
vibes, like small place, probably like 20-ish.
It was at
people.
Picture Perfect Events.
Yeah.
The owners were really cute. They've been married for like
Yeah,
25
they're
years.
adorable. Everybody that was there was adorable. It was like cool vibes. Just
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
really nice people. It's mainly a poetry open mic. I did comedy. I bombed, But I haven't.
You think that you bombed, but I don't think you bombed.
I mean, I didn't do great.
Well, no, but I don't think that anyone was gonna any
Yeah.
comic was gonna do great in there because it was like a very like.
Yeah, I also went third, and I definitely didn't.
Yeah,
if I had more time to kind of read the crowd, and
you
like,
did
just
have a
more
little
crowd
bit of a
work, like,
point because were those girls there when you went on?
They were there when I went on, but they
But
had
they hadn't
just
been
got
like
there.
yeah.
So like they didn't
So
really
there
interact
was-
with anybody. I didn't
Yeah.
get the whole.
I think that if you would have went on a little bit later when like the crowd was warmed up, I think you're right. It would have been better.
Yeah.
But I also don't think that you bombed. I think like
Oh, thank you.
because I mean I was outside though, so
Some bombs are situational.
So we did that, and
have some
I
of
tried the Bud Light Nexts.
yes, that's important to mention.
Yeah, the no carb thing. Not a huge fan, but like I don't absolutely hate it.
It tasted like a watered down Busch Light.
Yeah.
Which is hard to imagine.
Yeah, it is. But when you try it, you'll get it.
Yeah.
So then from there, we were like, okay, we want to check out a bar in the area because we're already out that way.
Yeah.
And-
We're always on the hunt.
Yeah,
You know.
Okay. So then we see this place, Dad's, pop up, and I
Yeah.
believe they run an open mic there. I just seen the advertisement for it the other
Yeah,
day.
we've seen the flyers before for them in our like research.
Oh, so at the open mic, just to set the stage for this, because it was a lot of fun. We were the only two white people at the open mic.
That is a fact.
And so then we go to this place, Dad's, to the bar, and we're one of maybe 4 there. And it was a fucking great time.
Is that right?
No,
At the
I mean, there was
bar?
probably more, but like, there was
But
that one
I mean,
weird
okay.
dude that wanted to be my friend. And then there was like,
He gave me the weirdest vibe.
I know.
Anyway,
and then there,
if I haven't made myself clear enough about that.
you have on multiple occasions. But anyway, it was a dope vibe. They had a DJ cutting up.
Yeah.
The bartenders were actually pretty nice. Like, they
No, yeah.
got us drinks on, like, the
It was
service
actually pretty
good.
quick.
Yeah.
Like for the amount of people that were
There was a
around that
lot
bar.
of fucking people there.
Yeah.
And the service was good. The vibes were good. There was no problem. Like, everybody was just cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, the 2 girls that we met were nice as fuck.
Yeah.
And she's like,
If you have Drew
went
on
to follow me on
Snapchat,
Instagram.
you got a nice little treat that night.
Went to follow me on Instagram. And then fucking, what did I post on Snapchat? I don't remember. Was it me with the girl twerking on me? I think it was.
No,
No?
it was me with the girls twerking.
Ah,
It
yeah.
wasn't you. We didn't get you on camera. We got me on camera.
I was him there.
He did catch it for a little while.
Yeah, boy. I had my leg up on a stool at one point.
For real?
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah, dead
Okay.
ass. Dead ass.
Oh, that's great.
She wasn't expecting me. This was I was not the white boy she was expecting
No.
to work on. I'll tell
and
you that right
became
now.
more and more apparent as the conversation went on. For so many
And then she's like, then she follows me on Instagram, and I was like, I think she followed Teddy Love.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know Teddy Love? She's like, yeah, I was like,
Shout out Teddy
I was like, I
Love.
know everybody, bro. Fuck out of here. I was like, he's out my way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a cool last night. It was Drew and Therese time. It was a
Yeah.
good time.
Teddy gonna be hitting us up like, who you talking about?
It was a good night.
Yeah, it was very fun.
So that was our Friday night last Friday.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
And this is our Friday night this Friday.
Yeah. I be forgetting like what days
Yeah,
are
same.
sometimes. I know Tuesdays and I know our Thursdays when they come around.
Oh.
Like
Yeah.
that's a Thursday to me because it's a Thursday.
Speaking of which, we've also had another Casey race since we filmed this podcast. And we haven't even touched on the competition, people.
Yeah.
We have not even scratched the surface.
I think we're good on the competition.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think we could end on
well-
the competition.
We just, to say that we had an event, it was great.
We had an event, and then there was an event at the event. There was the
Oh,
competition was
okay,
good. Don't
yeah.
get me wrong.
Drew got in a rap battle.
Yeah.
She said, "I'm slicing and dicing."
ultimately. Well, real quick, where would you want to live? Let's get that out of.
Oh,
I feel like everybody.
well, I used to say, because I really liked the Raleigh-Durham area in North Carolina when I visited. I like the vibe there. Like, I think it's, there's a lot of like. Actually, anyway, I can't comment on that. I really don't know.
Setting you up.
Anyway, but then also you said Arizona, and I don't know whether I would like fully commit to living there, but Sedona is really
Sedona is- I don't think I
so
would live in
fucking
Sedona.
cool. But it's so
But
cool.
Sedona's cool
It's
as
so pretty.
Jerome's pretty cool, which is like 20 minutes from. You can see Jerome from Sedona.
Yeah.
It's on the side of the mountain, like if
Oh,
you're looking
okay.
down the main strip of Sedona.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like up there.
Yeah.
It's
Arizona is
dope.
a
It's fucking
fucking
dope.
wild
So
state. Yeah.
Okay. Now the competition.
It was a great night.
Yeah, it was an awesome night.
It was amazing, dude. There's a lot
It
of
was
people
the
there.
first event of its kind that we've.
We did.
Yeah.
I just want to go on record as
Okay.
a company and say that we did, and we struggled with this ahead of time, but we did everything in our power to try to make sure that it was as fair of a competition as possible.
Yes, we thought about it a lot.
We took a lot of consideration into it, and we figured the best way was to just put it in judges' hands, not leave it up to claps or votes or this or that. That would take too long, or people,
Well, it'd be difficult.
So,
for
or
a
turn
lot of
into a
reasons.
popularity contest is
Yeah.
what we did. We wanted to be about talent, so we took some people who we thought appreciate good talent,
And who were unbiased as well.
unbiased. They weren't connected to anybody that was performing.
They all have different
Yes.
appreciations for genres
and
and
we let
whatever.
them decide. Ultimately, Dave Jamil came out
Yeah.
on top.
He
Fucking
did.
killed it. Absolutely killed
Yes.
it. I have a man crush on Dave Jamil. Dave Jamil, if you're watching this, call me.
Oh, man. Good guy.
Von J took out second place.
Mm-hmm.
She came with the fucking.
She came
Yeah.
with
Bro, when she gets on that stage, like, she just.
she commands. Bro, she
Oh, yeah.
commands the women in the room, and then
The men are
just
pulled
fucking-
along.
Oh, like, all right.
The
And
women
then,
are like, okay, like, we're here.
And Mouse Rico came in third. And Mouse he does his
He's so
thing
clean.
every fucking time he touches the stage. Every fucking time. He's just.
Yeah.
And I think.
I think that his performance, though, that night especially, was especially very good.
Yeah.
That's why
I
he
think
ended
it was
up top three
also,
that night.
at least from where I was, it was one a little bit from, I think, not having the drum set there.
Yeah.
It was like, because I was moving like back and it just kind of felt like,
Yeah.
you could see him like, he doesn't have to be up front. He kind of had it all over the stage.
Right.
And it was
He does
also,
move a lot. I love that about
and it
him.
was also a song that like people know.
Yeah.
So the energy was there. He was,
That's the thing that bothers me about when people come to open mic and they perform. They always think they have to do something new.
yeah.
Dude, when you come, I don't care if you're doing a song or a poem. You could be the only thing it doesn't really work for is comedy. Like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
But even then, depending on the crowd, you can.
yeah, if you're doing,
Sometimes
yeah,
when you
exactly.
know
if
it's
it's a different
coming, it's
crowd,
like,
but like if you're
oh.
performing for a crowd that knows you, and you get up there and you do a song, and not only do you do a song, but you do it better than you ever did it, like you kill
Truly.
it. But you've also done it enough where the lyrics kind of start to catch on,
Mm-hmm.
bro. The crowd is gonna like the crowd feeds off you,
Dude, I
You
did-
don't feed like. You can't sit up there and then expect the crowd to bring the energy. Like, bitch, you
No,
gotta
that's-
bring the
I-
energy.
I tell
Mouse
everybody
brought
that,
the
bro.
energy. Von J brought the energy. Sojo brings the energy every time he gets on fucking stage, bro. Like,
very good at it.
Dave Jamil's energy, like,
It cuts through. It doesn't need
Yes.
to do that.
Yes,
It-
his voice
It translates in a different way.
yes, it's same as bringing energy, but it's a very intimate energy. The way
Yeah.
he sings just makes.
I think it's
feel
very
like,
similar to the way I do it. You know,
Yeah.
at Sealy's.
It
you know,
makes
it's
you
just,
feel like you're in a living room with this
Yeah.
person, and they're just spilling their heart out to you, and it's fucking beautiful, man.
Mm-hmm.
Even like Lexi killed it doing.
Oh, dude,
Creep.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And there was again we had not I don't want to say complaints, but people bringing that up, and like what I say is it wasn't original. Like
It's
I
the
love it, dude, you fucking killed it.
Yeah, there was
but
several
it was not an
very good
original
singers.
song.
There's
So like
open mic and there's karaoke, and you can it's like the square and the rectangle conversation, but it's just like when you have an open mic, like we see poets that may recite a poem because it's
Yeah.
clean, like it's coming out to them. God wants them to
Yep.
say whatever, but it's when they bring their original stuff and you're just like, what? Like, it just-
even I feel like as her just being a singer, even with Brianna just being
Yeah.
a singer, you're still not like you're not taking enough creative liberties with the song. If you made your own arrangement to that song, like it was a different version of Creep, but
Yeah,
it's been done.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you had your own arrangement, like you had a band make a backtrack and this and that, and like, oh, this is a cover that I produced
Yeah.
of Creep,
My version or
of
yeah.
any song,
Right.
like there's something to be said for that. Like fucking Hosier has a version of "Say My Name" by Destiny's Child that he does. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing.
Right.
But it doesn't sound any like it takes you
Yeah,
a while
yeah.
to even realize what the fuck it is. It's like, oh shit. Like
I've heard a couple projects like that.
it's like I things like that I absolutely love.
Yeah, definitely.
A band LP does Halo by Beyonce and just absolutely murders it, like just kills it. So it's like shit like that when you take a little creative license with somebody else's thing, like then it's adding more artistry to it. In my personal opinion, that's
And those are things that we told the judges to look
Yeah.
out for. It's just
Yeah.
things like that.
like
you know?
originality, stage presence.
And I think they all kind of did that in their own right. You know what I mean? Just
100%.
Dave had the originality. You know what I mean? Like when you have a lot of rappers on stage, the rap kind of just blends in.
Yeah,
And when you
there was
had
a
that,
lot of rappers.
There was,
And
there was, man.
but
And
we
like,
did our list as first come first serve,
Yeah.
so it's like it's not like we can control that, bro. The rappers showed out. Like
and yeah, and
There was
That
not
list,
one- there was not
whoever
one
was
comedian.
in line at that moment got on stage, and whoever came later did not.
Yep.
it was one of those things
For the
where
most
like,
part.
not that I was disappointed because I love how our night's going no matter what, but I saw all the rappers lined up and I was just like,
you just want a little bit more diversity.
yeah, like I wanted to see like,
Well, you also want to be able to spread them out so that they each have their own moment
Yeah.
and they don't all blend.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was hard to do.
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like, literally 9. I think 9 out of the.
think that's
out of the
15.
15 were rappers, and it's like, I mean, it is what it is.
No, yeah.
They did their thing.
Yeah.
A lot of talent.
they
man.
came hungry and they're, when you put money on the line,
Nobody bombed. I mean, nobody bombed.
no, everybody
Everybody
did
killed
good. And they have their own vibes, dude. I even
Yep.
especially love like Big A Ladon and Trippy Trip. That,
I think at one point Faith came up to me. She was like, "The fucking white rappers are killing it." I was like, "Yeah, she's fucking crazy." But it was a good night, man.
shout out Faith Money.
Shout out Faith Money.
Always shout out Faith Money.
No, I mean, and we're
Each and every
definitely,
I think it's something that we'll do again.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we got the fifth Thursdays every
Te-
couple months.
Test it out.
We might see if we might do another
It was a
special thing.
wonderful learning experience.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that we all learned a lot, as we do every time.
Conflict resolution.
Yeah, as we do every time.
Don't come up to my DJ and try to force him to spin your record of somebody that is also in the competition. And I will stand by that. That's trying to skew people.
I mean,
And also,
I mean,
you know what? While we're on it,
that is
'cause
true. That is true.
I don't really care. Do not have the fucking audacity to be in a room full of as talented people as we have and tell me that this is the hottest record out, hands down. Like, okay, I get like trying to sell your own shit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand that. But there is a lot of fucking talent in this room, sir. So you need to sit the fuck down and just pay attention to what's going on. And maybe you'll link up with somebody that'll help you. And you don't have to be so abrasive to make it happen because there's a lot of very helpful people and we all try to help each other.
No, yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's one thing that like in any realm or any industry, like that's what holds people back. In the restaurant fucking business, if you can't work with people, if you can't know how to network and come correct, like that's why when I do things, when I go to a studio for the first time, when I contact Ant, like Ant knows that I want to work with him. Never have I ever brought an idea to Ant that I couldn't fulfill with the money
Yeah.
behind it. Never. I let him know when I see him, like, yo, there's a song. He knows a song I want to work on. I just want to let you know it's coming. But I'm never going to be like, yo, here's the idea I have. Here's the...
Hey, sit down and listen to me for 20 minutes so then I
Yeah.
can not do anything about it for the next 6
or go
months.
to somebody's studio and
Yeah,
not
just don't waste
and not
anybody's
ask
time.
them where to park or if it's okay if I smoke or where to ash or just like
Little shit.
It's those little things that show nuance. Like even when I did a photography session with this photographer Amber.
Oh, that's the one that you posted?
Yeah.
That shit was dope.
And even like, bro,
I felt a little bit hurt that you never told me that you did it.
no,
and then I just saw the
it just
pictures.
had the whole day was just such a
it
flow
was-
and
it
stuff.
was dope.
No, I'm excited for those to come. But like, dude, I'm meeting somebody for the first time. Not only am I meeting somebody for the first time, I'm meeting a woman alone for the first time. There's certain ways that you go about things and respectfully
Facts.
maneuver that, and that's what gets you further. That's what
And
makes you
A lot of
connections.
people don't understand that.
That's what opens up to who knows in 5 years, me and her could be best fucking friends. Like you know what I mean? Like, but it's establishing that as business connections goes a long way, especially for other people that see it that way.
100%, dude. And that's it. I mean, even we deal with it in our business, just in certain situations. Like, we went to KC Ray's for the first time when we were approaching him. You're like, Drew, take a business card, go talk to this guy, because you just knew like what the vibe was. Like,
Yeah.
we're at a bar, like this and that. It's a bar owner. I've dealt with a lot of bar owners.
Go talk.
It's like you're the one to talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we were at like, some fucking hippie festival,
Yeah.
or some
Well-
shit, I'm gonna be like, yo, Marcos, just go. Like, it just depends.
I
on
broke
that.
that.
Like,
I broke that down in my mind too. Like, dude, you're so good with just like starting. Like, you're just kind of like. There's times I mean where I had like this idea of you where you're just like this like talker, and then you just situation was like, dude, what do you want me to do? And it's like, but that is your strength as just in general, just naturally, even when you don't notice it. For me, I feel like I'm good at relationships that are there. I kind of get in there and solidify and like, it's like, hey, like, you know what I mean? Because I'm a little slower paced. I'm a little like, yeah, man, blah, blah, blah. And this one's good at fucking cold calling anybody and fucking getting us motherfuckers
Speaking
in the
of
door.
which, we need some cold calls done. We gotta,
Gotta give me a list, yeah.
Got you, dude. I got you.
Yeah. I mean,
I would say some ideas to be on the lookout for is the Van Jam Bazaar.
yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna
We just
happen.
don't know where or when.
We want the right
Just
place.
who wants to work with us?
The right place,
Well,
the right vibe.
We'll be hopefully having this fucking podcast in a studio sooner than later.
Yeah, I
Have
mean,
our own little
honestly, once we
space.
have a workspace,
Yeah, it'll
expect
be
too much of us.
Yeah.
Really, just truly.
Breathe
on your
now.
local
Yeah.
cable affiliate. So, there's that. I mean, the other open mics, we have some ideas
Yeah.
for some.
We have some really fun ideas.
Yeah,
that I'm
for some
excited
possible like
about.
just more party nights,
Yeah.
not really open mic
Like
oriented. We kind of want to flex a little bit what we can
Almost
do and
like
what we
the-
can bring to the table
yeah.
as far as the party's concerned. And
The open mics are just kind of second nature to us. I mean, it's what we would have done before this business. It's what we're going to do
Yeah.
after. So it's
I think they'll just always be here, but
Yeah.
we're gonna try to spread our wings for some other
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously with Keto Fest and with some other shit like.
Yeah,
So just be on the lookout for it.
we've got some exciting shit coming.
Yes, sir.
some
Also, some probably once we have a studio, there'll be some solo podcasts. little breaking off.
Yeah,
Probably.
these boys want to start their own podcast.
Probably not of Therese, but
Yeah, no,
you're not
she
gonna start
wants
one?
one.
no. Why would I start one?
You are the face of Van Jam.
Did you not know that? When
We're-
people think Van Jam, they think Therese.
yeah, always.
You're the first face they see when they walk in the door, and the last face they see when they leave.
Everybody, respectfully, we love you, but please get out.
It's burnt into their brain.
I can clear a fucking room, bitches. I can respectfully.
I've tried throwing on the meditation music. I've tried the Grateful Dead. no,
Yo, sometimes
I've tried
he
country
puts
music,
on
bro.
Some bullshit
Dog,
to get people out of
dog,
there, and they be like, dee, 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 dee,
I'm just
dee,
like,
dee,
Shut
dee.
the music off, and people are just like, "Oh, cool, it's quiet. I can hear you talk now."
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Or like, can
Like, what I was saying is, go the fuck.
can you please get out? And Alicia's actively walking the other way. I just gotta pee. Like, you should have done that a while ago. I want to go
The
home.
nicest, to be honest with you, the nicest person that's gonna tell you to leave is gonna be Teresa. And when I have to start doing it, I'm just gonna be like,
Yeah.
"All right, respectfully." Like, I'll be nice for a little bit, and then I'm just gonna be like, "Okay, you need to get the fuck out."
Yeah, we all have our different
We do.
strengths and weaknesses.
Where we at?
107.
It's
I was
my
gonna say, it
goats.
feels pretty, like a pretty solid.
Feels like the end.
Feels
See,
like a-
told you.
And we've arrived at the end of the Van Jam podcast.